What makes us who we are? Why do some people naturally radiate confidence while others struggle with self-doubt? Why do some thrive in relationships while others keep facing the same emotional struggles? The answer lies in one fundamental aspect: personality. Personality is the combination of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that make us unique. It shapes how we react to challenges, form relationships, navigate the world. But where does personality come from? While genetics play a role, one of the most powerful forces shaping our personality is our upbringing, our family environment. Psychologists call this the influence of the family of origin. Think about some of the most emotional moments in your favorite TV dramas. Families can be a source of love and support, but they also shape our deepest insecurities and fears. Today, we'll explore how childhood experiences affect adult personalities through to real-life cases. Meet Sarah. She's in her mid-30s, successful in her career but constantly struggles with self-worth. She once told her therapist, "I feel like I live under a constant rain cloud. No matter how much I give, people don't seem to appreciate me." In her marriage she gives endlessly, but her husband takes her for granted, and her mother-in-law constantly criticizes her. Even with her children she finds herself being overly emotional and burdened by resentment. To understand Sarah, we look at her childhood. Her mother was always overwhelmed and constantly complained about family troubles. She would say things like, "If only I didn't have kids, my life would be so much easier." Sarah's father, on the other hand, was emotionally distant, often working late and rarely engaging with her. The only way Sarah could gain approval was by being perfect. She grew up believing that to be loved she had to overachieve and never express her needs. This childhood pattern carried into adulthood. Sarah avoids confrontation, suppresses her feelings, and unknowingly repeats her mother's behaviors, expressing frustration to her own children, and placing pressure on them to succeed. Without realizing it, she's recreating the same emotional environment she grew up in. Now, let's talk about James, a successful entrepreneur. James has been through 3 divorces and is about to get married for the 4th time. Ask what went wrong, he said. "I just haven't found the right woman yet." But when he described his ideal partner, the pattern became clear. James grew up with a powerful, highly successful mother who demanded perfection. She expected straight A's, leadership roles, and unwavering ambition. His father was often in the background, letting his mother run the household. James absorbed the conflicting messages. He needed a strong, successful woman, but he also resented women who reminded him of his mother's dominance. Each time James fell in love, he was drawn to accomplished, independent women. But once the honeymoon phase ended, he became overly critical, feeling like he was being controlled. His partner, sensing his resentment, eventually walked away. James was unconsciously seeking a woman who was both powerful and submissive, an impossible combination. Both Sarah and James were trapped in the invisible web of their childhood experiences, unknowingly repeating the emotional patterns they grew up with. But here's the good news: personality is not destiny. Through self-awareness and guidance, Sarah learned to set healthy boundaries and stop seeking validation through perfectionism. James, on the other hand, realized his unrealistic expectations and started approaching relationships with a new perspective. Their stories teach us a powerful lesson: we don't have to be prisoners of our past. Our family of origin shapes our personality, but it doesn't have to define our future. The key is recognizing patterns, understanding where they come from, and making conscious choices to break free. If you've ever felt trapped in repeating cycles, remember you have the power to rewrite your story. In the next episode, we'll explore how to actively break generational patterns and build healthier relationships. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever noticed how your childhood shaped your personality? Let's start the conversation. See you next time.